Hi guys and ladies, we all know about tuna salad, but no one ever hears about bluegill salad. Well, I made a bluegill salad about 2 years ago and it was great. But there may be an even better way to make it. So I picked up all the ingredients. Except one, the bluegill. Let's try to find some at our own watery fish market.
I'm gonna make my first cast right here off the dock.
Oh, I'm so nervous. Let's get our fish on. Ah! Help! Okay, it worked. Oh yeah. Plenty big. Bluegill salad. Go down. Down. It went down. Small, I think. No, it isn't small. It's just nice. I love it. I'm going to try to show you what I'm using. It's kind of gross. These are waxworms. The place where I get my mealworms was all out, but they did have waxworms, so I've got some remains of 2 plus this new one on there. It's on a little jig, and this is a slip bobber. You notice it slips up and down, but eventually there's a stopper that will stop it from going more than 3 feet deep. See that? There is the stopper. So what happens when the bait hits the water is that the bait goes down, the slip bobber floats up, then it eventually hits the stopper and the bait won't go down anymore. It's really simple. Going down. Yes! Going down. It's a nice one, about 3 feet under. Went down. Oh, feels good. Massive, a massive bluegill. Oh, did it fight hard? And no wonder, look at the size. This could be the biggest of the year. I just lost that bluegill trying to measure it. It fell into the water. The biggest bluegill of the year. It was so fat. Well, you saw it. There are these lily pads, and they're almost in the middle of the lake. I don't know what they're doing in such deep water. But I've been getting hits. Oh, been getting hits around them. Compensation. Oh, not bad. It's very big, very big. Oh, it's good compensation. Not as big as the last one, but I'm not letting this one get away. I'll do the measuring in the house. So when I cast out, I don't like just let the bobber sit for a half hour and watch it. No, I learned this from Uncle Steve. Remember Uncle Steve on YouTube? Anyway, you bring it in a little bit, twitch it, let it look alive. And just every now and then reel it in until that bobber goes down. Yeah, it went down. No drag clicking on this one, but it's big enough to eat by far. Oh yeah, I like to hear that drag clicking. The bobber went down. Oh, look at that. They're so big over there by those lily pads. Oh my goodness, what are they on? Oh yes, bobber down. Ooh, not huge, but good enough. Go down. Yeah, it went down. All right, not huge, but oh, it's big. See, big enough. Yeah. Start fighting someday. Oh, look at this. They're so nice. Ooh. Wow. I'm going to throw him back. I don't want to get greedy. I have plenty of fish for the bluegill salad recipe. Look how many I caught. This is plenty for our recipe. Let's get in the house, fillet these, and tomorrow it's bluegill salad. Yesterday, fishing was a dream. Lake Catcher Big One produced a ton of huge bluegill, especially around those water lilies. Now looky, I have 1.5 pounds of these really nice fillets. Well, today there's a football game at 4 o'clock. I just have to see it. So let's work fast to make this bluegill salad, and then we'll serve it up at halftime. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I have to grate some limes. 2 teaspoons of this stuff? I don't see that happening. There's 2 limes worth. I'm going to call this done. Now, let's see how much juice we can get out of these things. Almost 4 ounces. I've got our chubby chums all laid out on nonstick foil on this baking sheet. I'm only going to salt and pepper one side and then throw them in a 400-degree oven for just 15 minutes and make sure they're all cooked. Here goes. It's been 15 minutes. Time to get out our little edible pets. They don't look like much. Don't expect them to. I'm just going to let these cool off and then shred them up. Here's 3/4 cup of mayonnaise. Now I've got 3/4 cup of chopped red onions. Here's about 3/4 cup of chopped cilantro. Here's that lime juice from 2 limes. If I remember correctly, this is 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Here's our lime peel, remember? Let's just stir this a little bit. And now the bluegill, the piece de resistance. My French is great. I can smell the lime. I can smell the onion. Oh, so good. Let's see if it needs salt. Oh, goodness. Oh, I taste the lime. Oh goodness, the cilantro, the onion, and of course the bluegill. It's seasoned perfectly, doesn't need any salt. So I got this idea to serve this with toast points. And I've got some bread here. This isn't ordinary bread. This is low-carb bread. Now in the bowl, I have melted butter, half a stick, and there goes onion powder. Here's some salt. Let's just stir this up. Wonder if I could cut this into triangles. I'm just buttering our bread and then we'll toast these. Some of these are small and some are large. I'm putting them on a wire rack. I think a wire rack is better. I'll put these in the oven for just 5 or 6 minutes on 400. My intention is to serve our bluegill buddies with toast points, tomatoes, and a little bit of lettuce. While I have a second, you ought to know, coming here for dinner to watch the game with me this afternoon is the famous celebrity restaurant and food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks, and I'm just thrilled. Although I'm not sure why. You see, we've been seeing each other, well, for over half a century, yet she doesn't seem interested in marrying me. What's that about? I think in her heart, though, she loves me. Maybe I can make her aware of what's in her heart. I don't know. Our toast should be done. I'm just going to let it cool and then plate everything up. This evening, I'm honored to have with me the famous celebrity restaurant and food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks. And thank you so much for joining me here at my crummy, crumbling cottage. And you had a chance to cheerfully chomp on my bluegill salad with toast points, and I'd love to know what you thought of the meal.
It was delicious. I thought the salad was excellent. I loved that lime overtone and the cilantro, and it was every bit as good as any chicken salad would have been. Only it was bluegill salad. I loved it, and the
good.
Toast points were very buttery, and on the tomatoes were very good too. I realized you didn't make them, but they were very tasty. Yes.
Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Miss Cheeks. Oh, I can say Lulu now? Oh, thank you. I know that we really care about each other, but sometimes we say things that don't reflect our real feelings. And when you listen to your heart, what does it say?
Thump, 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 thump.
Huh? Oh. Can I have a hug?